10.
52. Hey, first lane. 61, go!
Now Ryan. And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio.
Check 53.
To throw again. Ryan looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 30. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Ready to go.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Sione Takitaki in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Ryan. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Olivier Vernon picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here's Ryan. Complete to Jones. Well, a crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Blue draw Corker. 11.
I'm coming.
Hey, Haywood.
Fourth down. Here's Ryan. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Mayfield going deep here for Landry. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant trying to get it to Landry there. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Ready, get ready, get ready.
Let's get off the field, G. Let's get off the field.
Now it's Ryan. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie, there to bat that one away.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. It got his man, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley taking it in as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 13-7. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go, Brady. Turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball. Mike,
Here's Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. 3rd and long for Mayfield. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Grady Jarrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To throw, Mayfield.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again. I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 13-yard touchdown run as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, end result, touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this 3rd quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, he'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
38 yards on the scamper there. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback...
Five-yard touchdown catch, and the Falcons push further out in front. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
After this motherfucker here. Come look at this motherfucking game.
They had that lead, looked pretty comfortable in the first half. Maybe got a little bit overconfident because that's gone.
That's you.
Almost takes us back being kicked.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
That man way in front of him. Every time I do that.
Second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
It's triangle, right?
But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On second down, Freeman. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Check three, check three, check three. Hey, Tuesday.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line. 52, right 52. He can't hang. He's not going to.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Mayfield looks to throw.
Damn, man. I don't know why I go there. I see you rushing for the damn blitz.
Picked up by DeMonte Casey. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, you going to leave yet?
After the interception, here's Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he'll get it
big
down this
top
time
lead.
to the
They got about
17.
5, 6 on team.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the
I'm
pickup on the last
up.
completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
51, jump! X3, 218, jump!
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
They got them
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
I lost yesterday.
Hey, box truck.
By a touchdown. By a fucking touchdown.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Quick throw from Ryan here to Ridley. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
21!
On 3rd and goal, Ryan. And that'll be hauled in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know. I know it ain't bad team. You ain't got no bad teams in that motherfucker.
Flat.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Grady Jarrett. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack.
Come on, you give me that one-on-one right here now.
Now for Landry. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter, going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
23 yards on the play. Mayfield now a perfect
hey, you did one like that. You know when you struggling for the ball, you caught that motherfucker. I said, damn, you caught that damn ball.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Mayfield now. It's caught. Beckham. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Okay, bro.
Just an extra point
I see you won overtime yesterday, bro.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he'll get in.
Well, he came back like a motherfucker, too. You way ahead of that motherfucker. I'm like, damn.
Hold the phone now. This game isn't over yet.
I was still playing mine. Homeboy had me 21-0. I come back 14-21.
Manipulate the clock with your offense because you've got to get the ball into the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go,
and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Joe Schobert, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12.
Yeah.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Ryan throw. Looking deep for Julio. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
You had that motherfucker about like 20-something. Last time I looked, he was about, I said, damn, he went up 14 and 20. I said, God damn.
47-yard line in enemy territory.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Following the interception, Mayfield. This will be caught by Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Mayfield now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st.
Damn!
Oh, a crusher there as it's
intercepted. That's it, pal. You got it.
Picked off by DeMonte Kazin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Damn. Hey, man, tell me Pop to what's called one.
He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
I don't know, Yankees play going on now. You just got out of there.
Here's 2nd and 7. Ryan wants to throw it. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
I'm going to tell him to see you, bro. Hey, I want to run that motherfucker back.
About to get started. They have time here, partner, for just one final lead.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around.
Come on, get the ball. Motherfucker.
You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
I ain't lying. I ain't get warmed up neither. I did too. I just turned on. I just jumped on. Yeah. Way harder than we did.